Why? So Clio, yeah, we're a company here. We're actually just a few blocks away down the street. Clio helps working parents, moms and dads, expecting parents, be successful at both career and at home. And just to back up for a second, why did we start this company? Maybe some of you are experiencing this now, but as you kind of grow up in your career, you start to look around, and I was looking around and I was like, where are the women? Where are they? You know, why are women not in leadership positions? Why are they dropping out of the workforce? And something I realized when I looked at data was that the drop-off happens when they start families. So often, starting a family is kind of the career cliff for a woman and the family cliff for a man. And so I figured if we could really help this moment in a woman and a man's life when they're transitioning into parenthood and helping to get them back to work again, then this would have a larger impact on all the problems and all the things we've highlighted today.
And so this takes a lot of forms, but typically, and tell me if I'm wrong, you get employers to essentially buy in to providing this as a benefit to their employees. And what they get is access to a range of experts and resources. Might be helping you plan the pregnancy, might be a lactation consultant, might be a sleep aid for those nights when you're trying to go back to work. How do you sell this? Well, I guess, how many employers have bought in at this point, roughly? And how do you sell it to them, especially something like, how do you convince them this is something worth investing in for their workforce?
Yeah. Could I just ask a quick question? Who in the room knows or has someone very close to them, a sister, a peer, a colleague, a friend, that is starting a family or has recently had a child? Just show of hands. And how many in the room are parents themselves? Right. And how many parents also work? Right. So what I'm saying is not news to you. Right, we get employers to pay for this. We sell to employers. Right now, we work with close to 60 employers across tech, across retail, legal, finance, and there's a couple things that happen. So first, parents spend a lot of time at work. You spend a lot of time at home, but you also spend a lot of time at work. And I think to be successful at work, you've also got to have your home in order. And I think more and more employers are realizing that today. So when we go in and talk to employers, it's really interesting. We talk to HR, we talk to benefits, and sitting on the other side of the table is often a woman, often a mother, and they're just like, please let me have this. I had a baby recently. I know how much this could help. And so there's that sensitivity to it. And then another thing that's happening is employers do care about recruiting and retaining women, and they also know about this career cliff when women transition into parenthood. And they also know that a lot of their dads are asking to be more present at home too, and they want to support them on their journey as well. So attrition, retaining more women is one of the reasons why employers want to work with us. And then another reason, little known fact, is if you work for a very large employer, probably like if you're part of a company that has 1,000, 2,000 and up employees, ask your HR or your benefits team, but I'll bet your number one, if not number one, top 3 or top 5, but the number one health spend is probably pregnancy and newborns. Number one health